Marvel and DC's superhero and comic book films currently rule the box office. Superheroes haven't had as much of an impact in video games as they should have, despite the fact that superhero films have significantly improved over the past 10 years. In fact, even 40 years after the release of the first superhero video game, many creators are still having trouble making games that are worthwhile while utilizing some of the biggest names in contemporary culture. Our list of the top superhero games is noticeably less diversified than the finest superhero movies of today, with half of the list being dominated by just 2 franchises, despite the fact that they are frequently critically acclaimed and feature a broad variety of faces. This illustrates the vastly diverse quality levels that these games have had over the years. See our list of the top 10 open-world games ever made, and be sure to share your picks in the comments section. On number 10, we have Elden Ring. Elden Ring is not just an excellent open-world game, but it was also the game that defined 2022 to the point where it got Game of the Year award. It's a true representation of what an open world may be, equal parts lovely and ugly, tempting and lethal. The emphasis is solely on your own organic exploration of the planet, and its sense of actual discovery is utterly engrossing. There is no task log, map markers, or collectibles list. It is a game that pulls no punches and is modeled after the infamously harsh Dark Souls series from From Software. Before entering its vast kingdom, you must be prepared to die numerous times. However, it also makes your journey incredibly rewarding. You'll feel like a true hero for overcoming the difficulties and challenges that are present in this open universe. On number 9, we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Assassin's Creed: The Open World of Valhalla is a remarkable technical accomplishment. It's become popular to criticize Ubisoft for the occasionally repetitive approach it takes to its blockbuster titles, but the sheer scope and level of detail in Valhalla's recreation of medieval England is breathtaking. You have free reign over a sizable portion of the nation as an incensed and occasionally sneaky Viking, not to mention Iceland and other territories we won't reveal. Valhalla is a massive action RPG that draws inspiration from The Witcher 3 and earlier AC titles, sending you on quests and treasure hunts in its historical setting. Valhalla is a beautifully rich and easy adventure to get into if you're yearning an open universe that feels truly boundless. Just don't count on finishing it before you've put in at least 100 hours. On number 8, we have Death Stranding. Death Stranding, Kojima's first game after leaving Konami, is set in a post-death universe in which the afterlife has been completely debunked. Sam Porterbridge's your mission is to reconnect cities, preppers, and waypoints to the time internet in order to restore America. Nearly none of it makes sense, but that's okay. First and foremost a luxurious mood piece, Death Stranding is also a fantastic trekking and delivery game. You're at the base of a mountain. The snow is whipping at its summits, and your suit is covered head to toe in fragile cargo. You're wondering how you'll ever get over it, but you keep going, gradually moving closer to your goal as you patiently place ladders and climbing ropes. Along the journey, you might have to sneak past BTs in Metal Gear mode or contend with extreme weather conditions like disorienting blizzards. Even worse, terrorists can knock you out and steal your goods, prompting you to sneak into their camp and retrieve it. However, once you succeed after all that, it feels fantastic. On number 7, we have Red Dead Redemption 2. Red Dead Redemption 2, a massive homage to the vanishing American frontier, marks the PC debut of Rockstar's historical open-world series. Animal corpses continue to rot. The main character, Arthur, provides commentary for almost every setting and person, and sporadic world events like sucking on a man's snakebite wound or being ambushed by hillbillies give the world a lived-in feel. RDR2 is replete with detail and overstuffed with small touches. It's all stacked into a fantastic plot that, if you're hurrying, will take you as long to finish as the entire Deadwood series. And to top it all off, Red Dead Online gives the entire world a DayZ-like vibe by invoking anything from sober roleplay to absurd, surreal pranks. It's also one of the most attractive PC games available right now. RDR2 will undoubtedly be a PC game we talk about for many years to come as the mods keep coming in. On number 6, we have Marvel's Spider-Man. This stylish superhero adventure, formerly a PlayStation exclusive but now available on PC, turns New York into your playground. What makes Spider-Man such a treasure is how much fun it is to simply move around the city. Although its open-world concepts sometimes feel a touch dated and has several rather generic side activities. With quick and responsive controls that make you feel every bit the comic book star, Insomniac completely nails the sensation of web-swinging from skyscraper to skyscraper. You'll frequently find it difficult to resist just leaping and flipping your way around New York repeatedly, despite how fast-paced and exciting the tale is and how many iconic villains it has. One of the top superhero video games ever created features a sleek, Arkham-inspired combat system as the cherry on top. Moving on to number 5, we have GTA 5. Creating a fictionalized version of a real-world setting that is so astonishingly realistic in ambience and details that it is actually preferable to being in the genuine thing is what money is for. Los Santos is the painstaking technique Rockstar took with GTA 4's small Liberty City, scaled up for San Andreas in 2004. The outcome is an open world of such high caliber that it will probably only be surpassed by Rockstar. There are well over 100 hours of chases and gunfights across land, air, and sea for those who want it here between GTA 5's robust multi-protagonist campaign and the crazy playground of GTA Online. With the greatest GTA 5 mods and GTA 5 cheats, you may even bend the open-world playground of GTA 5 further to your will. On number 4, we have Dying Light 2. Dying Light 2 is a post-apocalyptic playground that combines first-person parkour and zombie survival. Its enormous city is fun to explore as you go. More and more tools become available, allowing you to wall run, grapple, zipline, and glide around to your heart's delight. The city is divided between survivors and wandering bandits and the undead. And when darkness sets, you realize how much you appreciate your agility. Get caught outside of a safe house and you'll find yourself racing for your life across the rooftops in exhilarating freeform parkour chases. As the sun sets in an open world, the scariest, quickest undead creatures come out to play. The city has its own life, which gives Dying Light 2's open environment a wonderfully distinctive feel. On number 3, we have The Witcher 3. The depth of The Witcher 3's expansive open world is almost as remarkable as its size. This environment is teeming with tales. Everywhere you turn, you find challenging objectives to divert your attention from your original route and encourage delightfully wandering explorations of its bleak fantasy world. It continues to stand out from the pack as a truly amazing feat of game production 8 years after its release. Its vast universe is so lavishly and painstakingly designed that it almost seems miraculous that it even exists, which makes the fact that its 2 DLCs, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, raise the bar even higher all the more astounding. The existence of the game's main character, Geralt, who is unquestionably one of the best ever traveling companions, elevates everything else. You'll be more than happy to spend more than 100 hours with him because of his gruff charms and kind heart, which make him the ideal hero for the game's harsh setting. On number 2, we have Prototype 2's. The closest fans will ever come to a true-to-character open-world Venom game is likely with this. James Heller's virus-derived skills let him to produce strong claws, tentacles, and other unique weapons that eerily resemble a Marvel symbiote. Prototype 2's anti-hero role-playing capabilities are similar to those of the infamous series, and Heller's dark hero is more likable than his predecessor. Prototype 2 built upon the first game despite some tedious gameplay, and in many ways it resembled the Incredible Hulk. Ultimate destruction. Finally, on number 1, we have The Elder Scrolls V. After more than 10 years after its first release, Skyrim continues to be the benchmark open-world RPG. Its expansive, wintry environment must rank among the most beloved video game landscapes ever, and for good reason. It's still an adventure of truly mind-blowing scope and variety that lets you play as whomever you want, from a small-time thief to the leader of a wizard's guild. You can travel wherever you want across a vast area. These days, you may customize the experience to your own preferences and expand the game's already sizable open world thanks to a never-ending library of user-made mods. The power is in your hands. You can make it into a sorted, super-powered sandbox, a sorted survival simulation, or a deathmatch versus Thomas the Tank Engine. And that concludes our list of the top 10 best open-world superhero games. We hope you enjoyed the video and found some new games to add to your collection. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome gaming content. Thanks for watching.